Thank God it's Friday. Time to relax. Let's see what we have in the magic box today. Ooh, cosmic stupor. Let's check this out. I wonder where this comes from. It's high time you knew where your weed comes from, and now you can with Vechain. With our innovative global supply chain management platform, you can see the grower's name, where it was grown, if it was sprayed, is it GMO? Get the answers to these questions and more with the Vechain app, destined to become your best bud. Vechain, cool. Welcome everyone, it's October 19th edition of What's Happening in Crypto. Today in the news, Bakkt and Fidelity get their first customers, Cannabis coming to a blockchain near you, Bitcoin adoption news, and some good project updates for you. And let's just get into it. Billionaire Novogratz's crypto fund, Galaxy Digital, will be using Fidelity's custody service. This is an immediate nod of approval to the strength of the offering from Fidelity and is a really great start for adoption of their service. Not to be outdone though, Goldman Sachs has announced that its custody service will likely be using the technical solutions offered by ICE's Bakkt, citing the scalability of their infrastructure and that they see Bakkt as an extension of the dependability and the quality offered by the New York Stock Exchange. This will serve as a protection from the risks associated with cryptocurrency exchanges while significantly reducing regulatory risks. Canada has legalized cannabis. Yes! This is a major step forward for cannabis globally, since Canada is a major economy, whereas, for example, Uruguay legalizing did not have the same impact. The insanity of a plant being illegal or your government telling you how you can or cannot relax is, of course, obscene. The sooner we see the end to cannabis prohibition globally, the better. Bringing us this story though, Canada's DMG Blockchain Solutions is developing a global supply chain management platform for the cannabis industry. DMG is in the process of onboarding industry players. The system will, among other things, allow for the onboarding of new customers and for product recalls, as well as being interoperable with legacy systems. In case you needed something spectacular to light up your spliff, then perhaps you might want to consider Elon Musk's Boring Company, as they are now accepting cryptocurrency. So yes, you can now purchase one of their lovely flamethrowers using Bitcoin. Game of Thrones fans got a treat today with the release of this clever EToro commercial.
This is a hot dog chain. You're carrying this huge hot dog on your...
Enough! I've had it. No more carrying, no more saying that word ever again. I'm a serious actor. I have depth. Why can't you get me something with like an office with a tie, for example?
Action! Bitcoin is crashing. We have to sell.
Bitcoin is a bubble!
Hodl.
Hodl.
This is definitely another great promotion for cryptocurrency adoption. And speaking of adoption, these guys here are driving around Argentina in a Bitcoin van, spreading awareness about cryptocurrencies from village to village. While they may not have the same impact as a highly produced ad by eToro, the impact will be real, and I am highly encouraged when I see grassroots efforts like this one. Looks like fun, guys. The movement builds by growing adoption, and every little bit helps, much like this story coming out of Spain. Thanks to CycleBit, the Nostrum coffee brand with 130 branches around Spain will begin accepting Bitcoin. Are you in Spain? If so, I would love to see a video or photo of you buying coffee in Nostrum and, of course, paying for it with Bitcoin. In another big bump for Bitcoin utility, a New Zealander has sent a Bitcoin transaction to a wallet about 8 miles or 12 kilometers away using a $26 smartphone. This is notable because the transaction used radio signals. There was no mobile cellular network or Wi-Fi involved. The underlying technology pieces used here were the GoTenna relays. They allowed the transaction to piggyback across Auckland to its destination. The application for such technology to bring Bitcoin into, for example, disaster zones, conflict areas, or regions which are seriously lacking infrastructure is very promising. On to project updates. Vechain signs an agreement seeking to further the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals with DNVGL. The signing ceremony was even witnessed by the King and Queen of Norway. Wow. The main aim of the new partnership is to improve existing efforts in advancing environmental goals. PIVX's ZDEX is only a few days away from launching, causing a temporary price bump in PIVX. ZDEX will be supported by PIVX's masternode's infrastructure and will be offering a percentage of exchange trading fees to PIVX masternode holders, and will provide traders with the ability to trade anonymous ZPIV with yet to be announced cryptocurrency pairings. This will be the first anonymous, decentralized exchange, bringing an extra layer of power and privacy to the growing field. An exciting development from the PIVX team, proving once again that they are staying on the bleeding edge of privacy technology. QTUM is partnering up with Amazon Web Services in China. This is an official partnership which will be bringing a new range of services to AWS, offering blockchain as a service to its corporate clients. Well, QTUM and AWS China have been working together for a few months already. This partnership agreement will see an increased commitment of support and resources. Today's viewer question comes from Raphael. Lark, have you ever considered uploading your videos on the View? Well, I am always on the lookout for new platforms to be posting my videos on. There are a lot of very interesting options emerging on the market. BitTube, for example, is a great alternative, and DTube has a growing community, which is of course very nice to see for a decentralized option. At this time, I'm not planning on uploading my videos to the View, but I will certainly be watching its development in the future. Please leave your question down below and you may be featured on a future episode. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of What's Happening in Crypto. I would love to hear what you think about any of today's stories in the comment section down below. Please thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to stay up to date with all of the latest in the crypto space. Join the conversation over on Twitter or Steemit. I love you all. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.